I'm Emily Arsenault, and I own Dog Eared Books in Arsenault, New Brunswick. Today, I'm here with my business coach, Angelique Vinet, and we're just going to have a conversation, and so you can learn about Dog Eared Books and me a little bit more.
I love this, Emily. Thank you for trusting me for doing this because you have such a gem of a store. First, let's bring people who've never maybe seen it or heard about it. Where is it in the world?
We're in Arsenault, New Brunswick, so we're on Restigouche Road in the Sour Grape Plaza. Oops, I just kicked my phone. And we're online too, so we're always open online at dogearedbooks.ca.
Love it. So tell me more about why Dog Ear Books. How did you come up with that name?
Because we're used books, and you're not supposed to dog-eared books. Dog-eared them, but it's when you turn the page down. So I thought that would be a interesting play on words for a used bookstore.
I love it. So as we're recording this video, there is a big milestone coming up. Tell us more of when was that baby born?
Actually, my anniversary is April 30th, which is a Wednesday. So we're going to be having a big celebration this Saturday. But April 30th, oh my goodness, what year was that? 2022? I don't know what year it was. It was 3 years ago, though. And I'm so excited. I cannot believe how fast 3 years just went by.
So can you bring us back? How did you come up with, where is it coming from? Like, that's a very bold move to, you're Eastern Canada and I'm going to open a used bookstore. Tell us more about, what was the dream behind this or the circumstance?
Yeah, so I love books, obviously. And growing up, my grandmother was always an avid reader, and she worked at Westminster Books downtown Fredericton. And when I was too old to go to daycare, but too young to go home by myself, I would go to work with her. And every day after school, sit at Westminster Books downtown and read all day. I think I did that for a couple of years. And I always just knew that I wanted to be around books. I worked at a library my first year that I graduated high school. And I've always wanted to own books. So in 2021, I think, I was working at a little boutique in Fredericton, and the local business owner there knew that I had always wanted to own a bookstore. So when the opportunity came, she let me start my own little bookstore in her store, and it just took off from there. And then I did that for about 3 months, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go out on my own. And I chose Arsenault, New Brunswick, because my husband's in the military and there was no bookstores in Arsenault. And everybody, when I did a little bit of market research to figure out where I wanted to own my bookstore, Arsenault was, the community said, you need to come here.
I love it. And Emily, can you kind of share, if you look back to the last 3 years, what is the common thing that you hear people say to you once they first come and experience your store? What do you hear from your clients?
That it's comfy, cozy, relaxing. It's just a nice store to hang out at. And that's the vibes that I've really pushed to have too. I want people to come in and hang out and read a book. We're going to be getting some more chairs too. We've got 3 chairs in the store right now, so people can come in and just sit, read a book. But yeah, it's just it just feels comfy and cozy.
So you decided to really focus on local authors.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on this? Where does that come from, and how did you choose that specific niche for your store?
So we have over 150 local authors in the store right now, including one local publishing company. It's Chapel Street Editions. They're a New Brunswick publishing company who publishes New Brunswick authors, and the books have to be about New Brunswick. So it's very New Brunswick based. And we have over 75 of their books that their publishing company has published too. When I first opened the store, I was introduced to the NB local author Facebook page, and I posted in that saying, hey, I'm opening up a used bookstore. I would love to get a shelf. I thought that I would just have one shelf of local authors, and that I outgrew that one shelf of local authors within the store being opened for a month. We started with 5 local authors, and in 3 years now, I'm pretty sure we're over 175 local authors, which is just amazing. And I've published 2 journals myself, and I just love supporting local authors. And they're all very local, like Fredericton or Muckdo. I think my furthest local author is Moncton.
So who comes to the store? So you have all those authors. So can you describe who is it for? And maybe there is a common element between all the clients you have who comes that you could kind of describe. What did you notice over the years?
So not only do we have local authors, but we have over 50 local artisans as well. Our walls are full of local artwork. And then we have local jewelry. We have everything in the store is made locally. We have Sunset Designs, who makes all of our mugs and tumblers. Those are really popular. And we have signs as well. So we really wanted to push our local community and let them know that they're really supported. And that has really helped us in our local community, because they know that we support our local community and they want to support us too.
Yes, and I find as well, if you allow me to say that you kind of, you're a special, innovative, it's a special and innovative place, because you have the books, you have the artisans, like this is coming from your store. And also you are bringing a part of you that is very important in who you became as a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
About I want to kind of the wellness aspect of, you want people to feel good and feel that they are supporting their mental health as well, and play with their energetics and their spirituality. So can you kind of show, like, keep us doing the tour, because I know there's a big library there, like the shelves and the books everywhere, but then when you go in the back, what do we find?
We call it our witchy corner. So there's crystals, tarot cards, everything metaphysical that you would ever want. We have a herb corner that's brand new as well. And those are the herbs all come from a local business owner as well. So yeah, when I opened the store, it was funny because I love books, plants, and crystals. So when I opened the store, I thought, how can I put all 3 of these things together and open a store? And I thought, you know what, that's not going to work. And then I was talking to one of my friends and she said, no, just do it. Everybody loves, who cares? Like, everybody loves those things. And it has worked out so well for us that it just meshes, because of the wellness, and because books also are for self-care, right? You can retreat into a book and leave your mind, right? Leave the world. And with the crystals, they're for healing as well. And then I do tarot readings and I do Reiki as well. So it's all just about healing and feeling your best.
Emily, are you open to share a little more about your background in business? Because this is not your first business. So tell us more about the entrepreneurial spirit that you've been having for the longest time, right?
Yeah. So I've been called a serial entrepreneur many times. As soon as I got out of high school, or even in high school, I was always on the SRC, the Student Representative Council. And so I was running events there and running that whole council. And I was, after high school, I actually went to university because I wanted to be a social worker. And I had kids, so that didn't pan out. And then I went to I got my event management degree from NBCC because I wanted to open up my own event planning company. That also didn't work out for me. I realized that's not where I wanted to be. And I opened up my own residential cleaning business out west in Calgary. It was called Maid of Honor Cleaning, because obviously I love a play on words, dog-eared books and Maid of Honor Cleaning. And I owned that for 3 years and then stopped that because of COVID, because I just didn't want to be inside people's houses cleaning during COVID. And I had a young child at the time as well. So I've always, I forgot too, in between those times too, I had sold Avon for 10 years and I was the number 2 I was the number 2 recruiter in Atlanta, Canada, and I was top 5 in sales in Atlanta, Canada as well in my last years of selling Avon.
Yeah. So thank you for sharing this, because I love that what you have finessed in your business journey is to really focus on what you love the most, which is, you said, books, uh, spiritual stuff, and then plants.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I am a mom, if I am a teenager, do you have also kids book as well?
Yes.
Like, tell us who needs to go and discover. Tell us, give us the list.
Everybody, all readers. We have books right from like board books that newborns can chew on, right up to large print books for older people that need large print books. So and we always keep our little kids books. They're all 50 cents and $1, because we want everybody to have access to reading no matter what their income is. And then our young readers are all $3 each, because again, we want everybody to be able to read.
I love it. That makes a good bridge towards, how you are involved in your community. And every year you have very specific activities that you do to support community and mental health and other things. Could you kind of elaborate on this for people who, I don't know if you're a shopper like this, but we buy from places that really match our values. So that's why I want you to explain a little more. What do you spend time on? How you support the community?
So every month, our team, everybody that works at Dog-Eared Books, we sit down in January together and we pick a local charity for every single month of the year. And we have a donation bin at the front of the store too. So we make a sign that says this is our monthly charity, and we make sure to donate a minimum of $50 to that local charity. It's usually a charity from Arsenault or Fredericton. And then every Christmas, our team adopts a family from Liberty Lane as well. So this past Christmas, we just adopted a woman, and you go Christmas shopping for them, and so that they can feel special at Christmas as well. We do a lot, though. We give a lot back, and I always forget to talk about how much we give back, because it's not just me, it's my team too. Everybody that works at Dog-Eared Books is very supportive of charities locally.
And you also have a commitment to support, to be environmental conscious. And the first time we talked about this, I was like, this is so cool. So I'm going to let you tell us why, and how it shows up in your business as well.
Yeah. I mean, used books, they're pretty environmentally good, because a lot of our books come back to the store 3 or 4 times. So not only are we selling a used book once, it's coming back, and then we're finding new owners for them. But we don't ever, I hate books going into the landfill. So we really make sure that no books will make it to the landfill. So we have one of our local artisans. She's a book folder. She uses all of our hardcover books that might not be in the best shape, or they've lost their sleeves. So she takes those. And then what we do with books that they're missing pages, or they're kind of coming apart, we make art with them.
I love this. So cool. You're so innovative, Emily. So for people who are watching this video, no matter where you are, around this video, we're going to put a link, because there is a trick if you want to be part of the insiders of Dog-Eared Book. How do we get part of your insider circle and get access to things that only those people get?
Yeah. So we have a monthly newsletter. Sometimes we send it out more than once a month, sometimes bi-weekly, but definitely once a month. And there's usually sales in there for sometimes 25% off our used books, depending on, we try to theme our sales. Like if it's poetry month, it's 25% off poetry books.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you have to be a part of the newsletter in order to get those sales.
So then we're going to put the link around this video. Yeah, and then you'll be part of the family. So maybe for the locals here, or maybe some people stumbling upon this video on the internet, you're maybe not in Eastern Canada, but maybe you're planning to have a trip there, or you want to access, the online store as well. Can you tell us what is the best way? Is that through your email that you provide those links?
Yeah, so our website is dogearedbooks.ca, so it's pretty easy to remember. And then our Facebook is also dog-eared books. And then our Instagram is New Brunswick Dog-Eared Books. So it's all very easy to find us on all of the social medias and on the web as well.
Beautiful. Now let's wrap up. If you think of one or two clients lately who kind of had many experiences in your store, what is the one thing that they told you that, got you to think that's why I do what I do in this world?
I love selling our local author books. And just a side note, I met Angelique because she is a local author, and that's actually how I met her, was at her book signing, which wasn't at my store, but that's okay. I love partnering. I love selling our local author books, because selling a used book is great. It helps that person escape into that world of the used book. But when I sell a local author book, it's helping the local author and the customer who just bought the book. And it feels like a double good thing.
Double good. I want a double good, please. I love it. Oh, yeah, that's so true. And you're so welcoming too. Like, I'm gonna, take a chance to, not a chance, I want to allow myself to say that if you haven't met Emily yet, please go to the store and find her. And it's on Rusty Gauche Road, right? And there is a sign usually on the side. What are the other business around you so that it's easy to find you?
Yeah. So in our building, we have, actually, a lot of people don't realize what's in our building. I think there's 50 businesses in my building. There's right across the hall from us is a tanning studio. And we're in the Sour Grape building, which will be opening up May 1st as well to the public, which is really exciting. And just down the street from us is the Armucto Galleria, and down the other street is the Home Hardware. So there's lots to support when you come visit us too.
Emily, thank you for this time together.
Thank you.
And anything else you want to add to wrap up?
I just can't wait. We love meeting new people. And tell us if you're new, if you come into the store. We love hearing how you found out about our store.
Love it. See you soon. Ciao.
Bye.